I will tell you in this video the only reason, listen carefully, this is really powerful, this will really liberate you if you are open for it, for this gift of existence itself. The only reason in your life, when you're suffering, when in every time in your life, in your past, in your present and in your future, when you have been suffering, when you're suffering right now, and in the future when you will have some discomfort, the only reason, there is only one reason for your suffering in life. It is your forgetfulness. Forgetfulness about forgetfulness about your true nature. So what I mean about it? When you are suffering, that only means that you are in a delusional state, which means you forget about yourself. You forget about your true being. I can use better words. You can forget. You have forgotten about the most important connection, the most important communication, and that is communication with your higher self. You see, it is this invisible but the most powerful line which exists inside you, which connects you. It is a connection like a line. When you're having a conversation with somebody on the phone, what connects you and your friend? A line. There is a line, invisible line, which connects you, vibrational invisible line. So you can communicate with your friend. The same is with your connection, with this line, vibrational line, with your higher self. So where is it? It is inside you. It is always inside you. And when you forget, when there is forgetfulness, that you're always connected with your higher self, but I mean always, always, always. There will never be a time when you will not be connected, plugged in the motherboard of existence, plugged in the infinite love of your higher self, which is always giving you blissful energies, like from the sky. They're always running on you, always raining on you, like a rain. Your higher self is sending you infinite amounts of love and bliss, like a rain from the sky. But you're in a state of forgetfulness. You forgot that this connection exists inside of you. You forgot about your higher self that exists, which has everything which you have ever wanted. Every bliss, every happiness, every love, every your true desires coming true are in this, the most important thing in your life, this connection. In your only job, your only duty, your only honor, your only true passion, that's duty, honor, job, that's your true happiness. In this sense, not in the sense of society. Your true duty, your true honor, your true happiness is to try to remember that your higher self exists and it's always with you. And this connection exists, it's always inside of you. And your duty, your honor, is to remember in your day, every time we can. I recommend you to remember it all of the time, because then you can be always, almost always, in the blissful, the most passionate state. But of course, there is a human part inside of you, inside of everyone, which naturally forgets about this. And that's part of the game. That's the beauty also. Because when you forget, when you're in a state of forgetfulness, in the state of pain, catalyst, this is a powerful state because you expand, universe expand through this state. And in this state of where you are not clear about who you are, about your higher self, when you're in this state of forgetfulness, in these states, a potential is born to be more in a clarity state, more in a state of remembrance of who you truly are. Because it expands you, this state of forgetfulness. But only if you practice every day, if you practice your remembrance of your connection with your higher self. It is always with you. Higher self is always with you. It always looks what is happening in your life. And it is always sending you to powerful, blissful thoughts. Answers. This connection is like when you have a Google. So Google, it gives you the answers. You put a question and Google gives you the answers. But Google is really just, it's nothing. It is just artificial intelligence. So it is limited. But you have infinite intelligence on your disposal through the connection with your higher self. Your higher self is infinite intelligence, which always gives you an answer to every your question in life. Every time when you're suffering, you are sending a question to your higher self. I don't have money, how to have more money? I'm not healthy, how to be more healthy? I'm not happy, how to be more happy? I don't know who you are, who I am, how to know who I am. And your higher self hears every your question and it is instantaneously answered. And question and answer in a vibrational sense. It is a feeling answer. You can feel it like, yes, that's the answer. Clarity. Good feeling thought. It is through the blissful thought from your powerful mind of your higher self. It's sending you those answers through the thoughts which your higher self is thinking. And your only job, duty, honor, is to receive those thoughts. And they will tell you what the answer is. You don't have to go in your Google to answer it, because Google is stupid. You have infinite intelligence. Just ask it the question and receive it. How to receive it? Remember that this connection exists in you. Just remember that that's the truth. Believe, have a trust in this. Be convinced, be confident that this connection exists. Be confident in it. Yes. And then naturally you will be open for it. Because you cannot be open for something which you don't believe that exists. But if you know that it exists, you will open for it. And you will have the most powerful Google in your life, which is telling you always the answers for this, for that, for this problem, for this life situation, for that. And you'll be so much more faster in your spiritual evolution. Because you don't have to find a spiritual teacher. You can just ask my higher self how to connect with you more deeply, how to become more blissful channel of light. Just tell me. And you are open to it because you know that it exists. And answer is here through the blissful thoughts, through the insights, through the feelings, which are not ordinary feelings. They are deeper than ordinary feelings.